Hello guys, what's up? My name is Chirag and welcome to my channel Chirag the Genie. So today I'm gonna start a new series where I'm gonna teach you guys how to code using Python. So in the last to last video, I shared some facts about space. The 10th fact was a question and I said that I'll answer it in my next video. For some reasons I couldn't answer it in my previous video, that's why I'm gonna answer it today. So the fact was that one day on Venus is longer than 1 year. This is because Venus takes 243 days to rotate on its own axis and it only takes it 224.7 days to revolve around the whole sun. This is because the rotation axis of Venus is slower than the revolution speed of Venus. Also, Venus is closer to the sun, which makes the orbit of Venus smaller. Now, since I've answered the question without wasting any time, let's talk about Python. The first thing we need to start coding is a compiler or a coding website slash app. So I'm gonna search up GDB online, which is a pretty good coding software, I would say. It's online, but we are just beginners, so why not? So I'm gonna click on the first link and I'm gonna click on my projects. Now it's gonna say to create an account because it will use your account to keep track of your projects. So I'm gonna click on Google Plus because I have a Google account. So I'm gonna click on that, and it's gonna say you haven't saved any projects because this is the new account. So I'm gonna click on New Project, and then it'll give you the screen again. So I'm gonna first of all choose my language from here, just over there on the top right corner. And as I said, we're gonna learn Python, so I'm gonna choose Python 3. And then we can just remove this text, and now we have a blank page to start coding. Before we start coding, I need to tell you some important and basic things. So keywords are basically reserved words in the Python coding language. So anything I say for example print, that's a command or a keyword. So that's a reserve word. Whenever I say that, the computer knows what it has to do. So now, without wasting more time, let's print our first statement. So I'm gonna write print, and because that's a keyword, you can see that it's automatically color coded in pink. Now the next thing we need to write is a bracket. Then we'll put double quotes or single quotes, both work. And now I'm gonna write my first statement, which is hello world. You can write anything like my name is dot dot dot, I like this, etc. etc. So there you go, hello world, and I can run this. And on the bottom there's a result window. You can also maximize it, minimize it, or you can even hide it, like that. Yeah. And then if you like click on run again, it's gonna maximize or minimize it again. So yeah. And the next thing you need to know that there are three types of data. So there's a string, which is text, that anything in the quotation marks is text. So this hello world is text. Next comes integers. So any number which is like 1, 2, 3, 0, -1, -2 is an integer. And that makes sense because also in math, you're like, oh, 1, that's an integer. So yeah, so we can also print integers without the quotes. So I'm gonna put bracket open, and I'm gonna also put any number. So like one, let's say 102, and then you can see that it's color coded like blue. That means it's an integer. And the next type of data is a float. Float and integers are kind of similar. The only thing is float is a decimal and integer is like a regular number. So I'm gonna go ahead and type my third printing statement, which is print float. Oh, not float, sorry. Print 1.23. I mean, 1.123. Let's just say that. So we can go ahead and run this. So this hello world is string. This 102 is integers and 2.123, that's a flow. So I think that's it for this video. We'll learn more Python in next video. Till then, goodbye.